Welcome to monitoring the success of your efforts. You may want to take a moment during this introduction to adjust the volume on your computer so that you can hear the audio clearly. If you need to stop and return later, you may continue from where you stopped or review the entire presentation again. If you would like to take notes, you can print a copy of the presentation prior to viewing. This file can be printed in PDF format from the same website where you access this presentation. That file will contain graphics of slides and other images that you will see during the presentation, along with a written script of the audio information that you will hear. Okay, so let's get started. This presentation addresses the question, how do you know if what you're doing is working? In order to determine if a program or initiative is effective, you must monitor your effort. Program monitoring and evaluation requires a clear vision of the need addressed, the short and intermediate outcomes desired, and the relationship of the strategies to the long-term goals. Enhancing the connections between the need, the strategies, and the outcomes and communicating clearly the intent of your initiative increases the likelihood that your effort will be successful. This series of presentations will introduce you to tools and methods for monitoring your success and when each is appropriate. Some tools you may already be familiar with, while others may be new to you. Additional lessons will provide descriptions and examples of these tools, along with recommendations on when to use them. Developing a monitoring plan will help to ensure that each piece of the process is addressed. A monitoring plan will help you to identify the need, the desired outcomes, and the resources necessary to implement your effort. Additionally, it will help clarify your implementation checks, as well as specifying how you will measure initial, intermediate, and long-term success. You may also want to identify a comparison group to help determine the success of your effort. Finally, the monitoring plan will guide you as you examine both positive aspects of your effort and areas that need improvement. At the end of this video series, you should have a general understanding of why it is vital to monitor program efforts. Understand why it is necessary to align program strategies and goals, understand the monitoring process, and have knowledge of tools available to help you monitor your effort. Why monitor your efforts? In 2007, motivated by a desire to improve the effectiveness of WCPSS for all students, a curriculum management audit was requested. The CMA recommended we better align and monitor all our efforts as a way to improve the effectiveness of WCPSS for our students. Improving connectivity involves increasing the alignment of efforts, showing the connections between strategies and our system's vision of 100% graduation, enhancing connections between needs, strategies, and outcomes, and promoting a common understanding. Evaluation, through documented effort, places a value on the degree of change brought about by a program or effort. Monitoring is part of evaluation and refers to checking on the implementation of your efforts and on the progress made towards your long-term goal. This CMA recommendation suggests that we verify programs are implemented with fidelity. We study programs in terms of effectiveness and cost, and we make data-driven adjustments and decisions. The monitoring process is built into the continuous improvement process, the study, reflect, plan, do cycle. As you study your data, needs emerge. Reflection should lead to determining desired outcomes and the identification of key baseline data. Identifying strategies to address the need should follow. Developing a monitoring or evaluation plan can clarify and solidify what success will look like. With a plan in hand, the next step is to monitor your initiative. Consider participation, implementation, and initial outcomes. Once your initiative is underway, you will want to examine initial findings and possibly first-year outcomes. After the initiative or program has been in place for some time, you will want to summarize accomplishment of long-term goals. The time frame for this will vary. Some initiatives may have an impact after only a few months. Others may take 2 to 3 years. Finally, you will need to consider implications of findings and refine efforts based on results. Now that you have completed the overview of the monitoring process and understand why monitoring is essential to meeting your goals, the next set of lessons will provide detailed descriptions and examples to help you along your way towards success. Presentation 2 is divided into 3 lessons. The first lesson introduces you to logic models. The second lesson describes the components of a logic model. And the third lesson provides examples for you to follow. Presentation 3 describes monitoring or evaluation plans, walks you through the development of a plan, and provides examples.